Hey you guys, my name is Zan, owner of Zan Lifestyle LLC. I recently spent 3 weeks working remote in Ghana and I have a pros and cons list. Here are the cons. There is a language barrier. Yes, Tree is widely spoken in the area that I was in Accra, and they also speak English. But for the most part, when you're not a native speaker of Tree, you're kind of treated differently because people will speak Tree around you and you don't know what's going on. So sometimes it's harder to connect to individuals if you don't speak their language. And it's the same thing in Jamaica. Like if people don't speak Patois, it's like you're part of a special community. And if you're not native or a speaker of that patois language, then you're an outsider. And then that's how I feel when I'm in Ghana. I feel like an outsider because I don't speak Tree and I don't understand Tree. And it's hard for me to pick up that language because there's no Spanish base. It's like a straight up African language. Yes, I did learn some Tree while I was over there. But if you're not a native speaker of Tree, you're gonna feel like an outsider. Another con is the lights go out a lot. Depending on where you are staying, the lights will go out a lot. So I highly recommend that wherever you're staying or you're living has a generator or solar power so there's a backup in case the lights go out. So working remote, it can be a little stressful because if the lights go out and I start work at 2 p.m. their time, I need to make sure I'm at a location that has Wi-Fi that I can do my work. So a lot of times I had to leave and like go to resort and use like my hotspot to connect so I can do my work. So it's a little stressful. It's not a little, it's very stressful actually as a remote worker. Like I said, make sure wherever you're staying has a generator and then make sure that you have backup Wi-Fi. Like there's a few you can choose from like MTM. I have my travel mobile router that I use a lot. So if that was running low, then I would have additional backups to help me complete my work for the day. So that could be a little bit level of stress. And then what happened last week, Wednesday, when the cable wires were cut, no matter what Wi-Fi you had, you were out of luck. So, it's that, of course, that's like a once in a lifetime event. That's so they say, but it happened. And, it stopped a lot of work for a lot of people across the whole entire country. So that one is you may get taken advantage of. Now, when they see you, they don't see you as a local. They don't see you as a Ghanaian. They see you as an outsider. They see you as an American or whatever, or wherever you're from. So like they may charge you extra for the cost of things. So it's also good to like, if you wanted to buy things, have a local with you, but that gets annoying after a while. Sometimes you just want to, do your own thing and pay for things. But yeah, they do charge you more if you're not native. Yes, you could speak up, but that's what I'm saying. Like if you speak Tree, you can speak to them in their language and let them know like, hey. And it's the same thing in Jamaica. Like when I go to Jamaica and I speak with my American accent, I get treated differently when I switch my patois and I'd be like, say me ayari. And then they're like, oh, me never know say ayari. Sorry, ush, ush. And it's a whole different like ball game because they know say me ayari. Like they know I'm Jamaican. So like treat me as a local, You're over there. Like they will try to charge you for like just like stuff. They will try to charge you extra for stuff. So just watch out for that. Now we're going to talk about the pros of living in Ghana. Some of the pros of living and working in Ghana, I say, is the cost of living. So I did tour a 2-bedroom home and it was only 800 US. So granted, that's a lot cheaper for a lot of people's rent because the average rent now in Miami is like 2K and up. So that cost of living is a lot cheaper. So you're able to like save and do what you need to do. So that's a pro. Another pro is you're not having to deal with like systemic racism or people. Another pro is that the food. I love the food while I was over there. Granted, nothing to sweet like Jamaican food, nothing to sweet like yard food, but Ghanaian food is really good, and it's important that you try the local food while you're over there, and immerse yourself in the culture. It's important to also like just have your routine of when you need to do work, how do you unwind while you're over there. So it's important to like have a routine. But yeah, these are my pros and cons of living and working remote in Ghana. Let me know how you guys feel about what I said. Be nice. Leave some comments down below. And if you found this helpful, give a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my page. And I am hosting a group trip to Ghana January 10th through 17th. It's going to be more of a immersive cultural experience. So you'll get to experience, local activities. And I have a whole lineup of the things that we will be doing. in the description box down below if you want to sign up for the group trip. I am hosting it. This will be my second time hosting a group trip to Ghana, and I'm very excited for this. So yes, yeah, if you have any other questions, please leave them down below. Thank you. Bye.